team.
So apparently the favorite here is Nosebleed. By the way, I don't know much about either of these teams. I know VARREL, I know VARREL exists obviously, but I just haven't seen them a lot because they haven't really done a lot of international play.
Very interesting with how they're playing the backline, Slay
So
together.
I mean, they went to
Even when
mid-season.
Lucio is available, have sometimes opted for a Kiriko.
Didn't they just get, like,
which is a
fucking
little
Mega Stop?
unconventional, not a very typical composition.
They want
a
a map.
Ram,
Yeah,
Nico
so they got
on
Mega
Symmetra,
Stop.
which is probably the very likely.
No, they
choice
want a
Nico could
game,
make
actually,
in
I
this
think.
game.
Oh no,
Right,
it's
I'm
VARREL
gonna
and
check.
Reject, not
Of
Nosebleed. It's
course.
VARREL and Reject, but
And then of course we also look towards
Yeah,
Esperanza,
Reject's got
which is the map they
Edison,
lost.
right?
That was where
Edison
Slay
and
Kalios
Kalios.
yes,
played
they have
so
Edison and
far.
Kalios.
Yeah, I mean, Top
Probably
Dragon's a
honest,
fucking
might
beast,
have
bro. Slay's also really
contributed to
good.
the
I
reason
mean,
why
the
they lost
Japanese
that map.
team, decent. I like
Would,
Nico,
in my opinion,
KSG.
not be,
KSG
something I
went
wanna see
crazy on
again
stage
in this
on
particular
in
series, but
mid-season. It was kind of sick.
If you're Reject, you'll be hoping for that one.
Slay ducking underneath the monitor to try and avoid getting flashbanged, but for
I'm
you
a
at
hit for
home, you
VARREL,
have no
man.
such luck. Stare into the screen and have your retinas face.
I mean, I'm gonna go
see the face
for
of God.
Reject just because I know more players on them. I just have, I mean, I know Top Dragon stuff, but I don't think I've seen very much of these teams outside of like the one mid-season appearance.
Yeah, I mean, I would say VARREL, tier break, everybody else.
Sufferer Slay has flowed into map number 1.
Oh really? So VARREL's like a lot
Zarya
better than
Reaper
Reject,
already
even though they have
there
my
for
goats Kalios and
Control
Edison.
Center, no Ram, no surprises.
Yeah, they're definitely
This is
like
absolutely what
obviously
we're gonna play,
Japan
but
number
as
2,
Nico
but it's like
locking the cast
quite
here, it
clearly
does
VARREL
play
is better.
extremely well into the
At least
Zarya,
last
but
time
that
I
means
watched it.
no sim for the team.
Be different.
Could well be the case. Top Dragon
Well, we'll see. We'll see, won't we?
going to move over onto the Tracer instead. Undersea is going to be sticking with the Symmetra, as you pointed out earlier. Bit of a builder aficionado.
Players
Not
from
going
both
for
civic
this
teams,
time.
both think
Look at
VARREL
how
or
aggressive
Thanos.
it is from Kalios. Just
Yeah.
using that red
Really?
form early, and so Nico's
Yeah, they are
easily
very
able to
good.
punish that one. A big slow
the
for
region.
Kalios, trying to burn through the
It's very
bubble.
interesting because
And
I look at
Williams,
the caliber of the players. I'm like, oh, like, especially because right now, like, you would think Kalios would be like amazing in a meta where Zarya is pretty good.
Yeah, that's true.
Like he's Korean spree, except he actually plays some other heroes too. But
Kappa's not quite gone over to VARREL despite the one player advantage they
lightly,
had.
the Gatos Guapos didn't take a single map of VARREL all year in scrims. Okay, I'm going to say something that maybe sounds disrespectful. I'm going to say something to that information that sounds disrespectful, but it's not me. It's not necessarily me saying anything super harsh, but I don't think that's a very high bar.
Squeezed into oblivion by Reject as every last
Me
seat
personally.
is popped.
Rack will be hearing about this.
KSG. Kalios already basically on ground. Now he's gonna have first ult. Outside the fact that Nico
Did
has
Kalios make it to 5k on
his
Zarya?
down
Yes, he
available,
did.
but
He did make it to
not
5k
really
on
as
Zarya.
impactful.
He
You
is
could
the
imagine
5k
this sort of
Zarya.
situation where you have such a major grab advantage, energy on board as well. Kalios is.
I mean, right now, Reject are looking pretty chill with it. I mean, they're playing some Zarya Reaper here, having
It's not the
fun.
most amazing map for a Pharah, but when
but
you're
now
playing
Top Dragon
co-side,
is
you're playing off angle.
Yeah, but I don't think, I mean, Pharah's okay for this point. I don't think the Pharah's that good.
Oh, that's a nice grab. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely like Kalios' meta, for sure.
Yeah. Well, also, this is by far the best point for Reject here, is like a hard Zarya point with Lijiang Tower, so, or the control center, I should say.
Still hold on to good ultimates
Yeah.
as well. Top
Like, this
Dragon
comp is
not really contributing
very,
much in that
very good
particular
for
fight. It was
Reject on
over
this particular round,
or
so.
really anything else occurred.
Zarya is also KSG's worst hero? Why the fuck is this guy on it? I guess Ram's banned, so unless he wants to play like Orisa.
Why not forcing the fight?
Oh, good boot.
Farewell, Nico. Enjoy the bottom of Lijiang Tower.
Nico.
Wide darters Undersea takes
Yeah,
down.
KSG's he's just like
looks
ball
on
and wins
from
some
afar,
stuff.
ready to just carve through KSG. And
Bit of an
Yeah,
all-rounder.
I guess to be fair, he's kind of stuck in it right here.
Slay finds wide off. I believe brought out that bubble as well. So Edison's going to be falling down, maybe courtesy of an incoming bit of damage.
Yeah, I haven't actually watched too much
Just
Japan
gets
this
a little
stage.
bit speedy here and there. And now, even with the Kitsune rush and no healing
Dyson
behind
fucking
them,
just
Kalios
fell
is gonna be
over while
so
rushing.
difficult to remove from this point. The escorts come through from the Lucio.
Nico has finally gone
Amp
Reaper.
it up
They
to
finally
get
got a
Zarya
Reaper of their
back in
own. Holy
fighting
shit.
condition.
Pro version of Real's been the best team in Japan. They've added Top Dragon, and Japanese players are like, we're learning because Supreme players are teaching us shit. Well,
speaking of losing, that look like they might end up losing this round.
That makes sense,
Reject,
that makes sense.
however, are not quite getting the cleanup they're looking for. They lose Kalios and VARREL flip.
Oh, Nico
Yeah, they were big in
disengage right
Pop
here,
Dragon
with their
up,
safety to be handled. Not
into,
in their favor,
mid-season.
and Reject is sent scurrying.
oh,
Now being offered another
Yeah, they were
opportunity
dabbing
with
him up.
Nico. Now on
Bye,
to
bye.
a Reaper as well. For the last fight.
Oh, we'll see.
Much better looking composition from VARREL.
Depending on if this looks like a stomp or not, we'll see if I
how
stay up
much
the whole time. There's the time for
Play
this.
together and utilize together. I think the cast is just a little bit too easy for Reject to walk into. And what Top Dragon? It's good damage on the Kalios.
Wow,
Okay,
even with
okay.
the reaction speed just wasn't
Okay, a
there.
little bubble
KSG
barrage. I'm
tears
liking what I'm
through
seeing.
The remainder of Reject, and they're doing a great elastic defense. They're bending, but not breaking.
40% VARREL slowly catching up here.
That was
and they are
80 to
more
grab,
options up
and
to
they're, I mean, I
as
guess
well.
though, to
This
be
is-
fair, they probably will get Wuyong.
See what he gets
So
done on the
they'll get a little
Tracer,
Buble,
abandons
little Michael
Symmetra.
Buble.
Not really getting the type of angles, not really getting the sort of value from the
It's not
Symmetra that
a
he was
particularly
hoping for.
easy
See
comp to grab
the rare
necessarily.
Tracer appearance, but really, at least in my eyes, the hero that he was known for was up and coming journey before he joined this team.
Okay.
Dyson already taking a bunch of damage here. Has to make sure that Kalios
Grabs
stays
up, and Undersea has
healthy
killed
with
Slay.
all
Under
of
does
that
see.
HP and all of that energy. Cloud stuck in the grab.
Kilogram
Headshot
on
comes through
Cloud.
from Dyson.
Kalios
The
is being done.
counterpart
I mean, that's it.
works
That's
KSG
that's
now
round.
finds himself basically standing alone. Top Dragon's in an orbit elsewhere, and well, there is going to be a temptation.
Wait,
to
is it
roll out there
problematic
and
for
just
me to
get rid of
sing
Farah. You
the
can't
crab
risk
portions
getting
with Little
boots
Mermaid in
off
the
of
accent?
tower with all that energy behind you.
Okay, yeah, it's a bit late now, a bit late now.
It's problematic
At
at this point.
Healing power as well as sustainability rolls in, stuns Geisen.
Dude, holy shit, Slay just went.
Cloud to be taken out. They need
Wait,
to
Geisen
even
got
this one
fucking
up for
rolled.
side of Reject to
They
make
don't
sure
have
the
rush.
healing output is
I don't think it
going
matters
to
though
be
because they have no ults.
satisfactory.
They have literally no ults on the down.
Looking for a victim.
In case
Slay
she
gonna be
is
the first
fucking
one in
on
their
Doom.
sights following in. After that, Wuyong.
In case
Scary
she's
for a
Zarya.
Tracer, but even scarier is touching the
Yeah,
point
that's
if you're
true.
VARREL and they're unable to convert.
Pretty
No,
dominant performance all
Thomas
up.
Edison was born in
76% is
Milan,
still
Ohio,
from
but they
VARREL
pronounced
to
it
be able to
Milan.
come into play with some
No,
decent firepower.
I didn't know that.
With a
But thank
lackluster
you.
Start for VARREL.
That's a good piece of
Reject,
information.
Kalios absolutely lights
Okay,
up
with this
performance here.
lighting in this
Doubling
player
the
cam for
ultimate
Undersea,
KSG
it looks like he's in a
after the
tanning
initial
booth.
Zarya trades his damage. I mean, I'm sure we'll see
It looks like his ass
damage.
is in a tanning booth, and they're hitting with infrared lighting.
Look at him just running down KSG like that.
Yeah. Talked about Messiah of Kalios before this match even started. In the days of yore, Kalios' original hype was very centered on their Zarya. Back when they were first drafted into the Overwatch League. No chance to check out the stats, but I'm sure we'll get a detailed card at the end.
Alright, so KSG's gets away
Edison will
Winston.
be the
Okay,
champ
Winston
player.
time.
No Reaper because there's no Zarya
It's
there.
Winston time.
No Soj because it's banned on out. A Diva comp coming through from Reject and VARREL moving over towards KSG's Winston, which is his preferred choice. Nice that Edison has.
I mean, I'm
read
liking
that
bro
top
Reject. I
lane
like the
maybe on
way
his
that
far
Reject are
right
moving
gate.
right now. I like all that
Back
movement
on
back
the
there.
opposite
I like all that
end.
movement
Hope
back there with
that
the
Diva
sim.
and Cassie combination will be enough.
Quick boot. Doesn't convert into too much. Does put them in the sights of Cloud, who is really engaged.
Okay,
here
I'm
into this
seeing.
fight.
Wait, I'm
Maximum
beginning to
danger,
see. I'm beginning to
maximum
see
investment,
here.
maximum pain
I'm
delivered
beginning
by
to
Nico.
see the
Hellfire
VARREL
shotguns hit
hype
their pay
because
dirt, and VARREL
I guess
still
Teams
able to
Japan
convert on the
just don't know
first
how to
fight here.
survive a
Themselves
dive.
the cap.
Yep.
I'm beginning to
Like
see it.
KSG going down a little bit late, but that's fine. See if that ends up being impactful because KSG's taking some time to respawn, giving Reject the opportunity to get aggressive. No KSG, he's coming back on a Diva, in fact, just to protect Top Dragon a little bit more.
A little bit more escort potentially. KSG's really taking a bunch of damage on the engagement here. Top Dragon with a cheeky off angle. Geisen
okay.
scares away the Reaper, who has to use so many of the resources of
Which
the
is
remainder
Wraith?
of the team just to stay healthy in these cases.
The hype
Edison
really
falling
comes
low
from
as
Top
well,
Dragon
has to
playing
dodge
Tracer.
away. No
Not
access to the
Pharah?
health pack, but
Not a little
at least has access
Pharah?
to his own backline. But now Top Dragon really
bro's
starts
doing a lot of
moving,
damage.
managing to find the angles and hit the rockets as well. The Wraith walk here is surely going to mean an executed Reaper as he tries to disengage. KSG knows they can't risk
KSG's
biting off
very
more
only
than they
tank?
can
Yes.
chew.
Okay.
Just resets off the edge after losing their mech.
It's an unfortunate fight for Reject because Geisen actually hits the Kitsune Rush timing earlier than Cloud, but no team available, no mech for Kalios to really
The
push
triple
way forward.
orbs. We love them, folks. Folks, we
Cloud's
love the
involved
triple
the comp
orbs on
slightly further
Wuyong.
forward. Cass has gone from Edison, was in that last fight. Undersea on
I'm
towards
triple
Reaper, and it's
Wuyong
just
orb.
Reaper on both ends. It's Top
Trump,
Dragon that is still going to be
Ghibli.
on
Sorry,
the outlier
that's
hero.
the Northern Lion. bit.
Ghibli,
Northern Lion
the
bit.
Northern
Man, still
Lion bit.
not the most comfortable
This is the Northern
pulling into
Lion bit.
Kalios Diva, although having to really wait for the Matrix. There's the opportunity for the barrage.
Solo barrage on Kalios. Gonna have to fucking bomb, dude. Okay, yeah. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing now the hype after they just had Kalios to play control center.
And for Lucio as well. Top Dragon's just on one right now, and VARREL.
And so they just fall over. They just falling over to the dive. They actually can't keep a single person alive.
Setting off the map there.
I lied. It is the Pharah. It's not.
Trade in terms
You're adjusting the narratives.
of Dragon wanted to swap onto the Tracer. 90% counting. VARREL looking comfortable here. The Fire will return. Final opportunity. Reject double support ultimates to play through.
Kitsune Rush, good to go. Can't afford to be picked early here by the long-range poke of the Pharah. So paranoid right now of the approach that could come through from the side of Top Dragon.
Beat for Y-Dot.
Getting the most out of a Sound Blast, coming in close with the stuns, but it seems like
The distant cousin of K-Dot.
Off the edge, goes to teleport.
Ooh, save.
In time. A quick explosion.
No, my God. He died to the remake. That's so sad.
Yeah,
that's so sad. Dude, in NA, I saw when Hawk killed like 2 with the remake on King's Row, I believe. That was so fucking funny. When he was playing Geeke, that shit killed me. That shit slayed me. Am I right?
With an absolute bargain, 100-0.
VARREL, even the team that swapped up their comp a little bit more so during that particular round than what Reject were doing. VARREL started on Winston. SG, it makes a swap over towards D.Va. Then we start moving away from the Cassidys on the Reject side of things as well. I think Nico might have had a swap in the middle there also. But for VARREL, even on the D.Va,
also, Jack, if you're here, I've been
more known for the Winston, my experience.
Where when I was in Toronto, my girlfriend, she had a new Asian grocery store open up right next to her, and holy fuck, it slapped so hard because I was buying. You know what the best part of the Asian grocery store is for me? Is buying thinly sliced frozen meat that you can throw in like soups and stews really quickly, like lamb shoulder and stuff. And I'm like, it goes so fucking hard. I love thinly sliced cuts of meat that you keep in the freezer to throw into soups to just have really quickly.
That shit goes crazy.
Well, that's better for the top.
Like crazy.
Never mind. He's like, no, there is a top.
We always do that, and like once every week or once every couple of weeks, we have. It's just like rice, miso soup, thinly sliced beef, like fresh beef, and then fried up, and then sashimi, and then yeah, dude, oh my God, and then she makes this like eggplant thing. I know what it is. I'm gonna be honest. Eggplant.
I don't know what it is.
It's eggplant and like green onion and sesame oil and stuff. I don't know how she does it, but it slaps. God damn.
Overall pick.
You love meat? I mean, I do. Meat's very tasty. I've been, you know, trying to eat less of it.
That's a nice swap against Sombra. Edison playing Freya is going to have some good value.
Yeah, we eat a lot of chicken and turkey and shit like that. Not much red meat.
Drag him out of the sky, potentially.
I know you're on the same
look at that.
Look at that.
Oh
it's
my God.
Easy peasy.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's really funny. Yeah, the reveal is actually crazy.
And all your little tricks. You can't get
God
one
damn.
over on me, wizard. I've read all of the textbooks.
Yeah, okay, VARREL's gonna shit on these guys. Okay, well, I'm seeing how the rest of the series going, so I don't think it's gonna be very. I'll stick around for one more map, but it looks like VARREL's probably just gonna fucking dominate Reject, so I'm probably gonna go to bed after the second map unless something changes.
Using the perk on the conk to get this sight onto Undersea.
Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you, have you played a game called Nine Kings?
No, he has been
I have.
by that. Oh,
I have indeed.
It's really good.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I
made the mistake because I was going to try to play it when I traveled first because I was going to Canada, but then I realized that like it's not gamepad compatible, so it doesn't work with the allies. So no, it's not really. You have to play it like it's like not very well suited to like a handheld.
Oh dude, my ally by the way doesn't charge anymore.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah. I'm not sure what to do.
You can send it into Asus. They'll repair them.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Pretty much all you can do.
Yeah. At the moment it's just a brick, bro. It's a fucking expensive $500 brick.
Yeah, it's over. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. This is definitely just gonna be a stop. This is definitely gonna be a stop. Edison is Chris Paul. You guys are are bringing, look at this poor, I have no fucking idea what this. You guys are bringing poor NBA analogies here to my poor viewers, okay? You think my viewers fucking watch the NBA?
A DPS and a tank available on both teams, or Reject.
We're not an NBA type of stream. We're not an NBA type of Twitch chat. We don't have that dog in us.
Slightly quicker, and they were able to regroup with the rest of the players, with Kalios and Edison, and secure the cap and the flip, and now an opportunity.
We definitely are. No, we are not. There's no way the Avast chat is an NBA Twitch chat. There's just no shot.
Which way you cut it. For Reject to have won that first round with a lights out Zara performance, if they lose the next 2 rounds would be quite
I'm fucking European.
Let's see what this EMP has to offer.
I mean, you also, I mean, yeah, that's tough. That's tough out there. I mean, it's tough for multiple reasons. That's tough for multiple reasons. What Albert would have wanted. It's true. It is what Dicko mode would have wanted. That's fair.
A lot less fear of that poke that's coming in. Top Dragon instantly swaps over. Or literally one with EMP in the back pocket. Needs to get healed enough. I think that's for slow trickle of Wu Yang heals being offered.
So hang on, this might not be a
One time that a player can
I mean, they do have 5 fucking ults, so they could win the map.
Survive and be able to EMP, setting up for that one. Reject hold on.
They could win the map as long as they do some fucking beef here. I mean, they have like everything they need. Under Siege got hit with 2 fucking orbs, and he hit an actual dog shit EMP too. Holy Christ Almighty, what just happened here?
That was
hit with 2 barrages of orbs, and then one of the worst EMPs ever. This is so sad. That's actually so sad. Well, they beefed it. They beefed it, Jack. Jack, it's over.
Yep. They beefed it.
They beefed it. They beefed it. Not even the tasty, thinly sliced beef, Chibli. Not even that.
It's going to be an all-out Mad Brawl for a point, but when Mad Brawls come down, you want the Reaper on your side. Up close and personal, the Hellfire shotguns can be everything.
Yeah, it's, I mean, look at this. I mean, KSG gets back in the mech.
A little bit too far away.
No, there's Rush. Wait a minute.
I mean, Rush, very good.
No. Okay. Yeah, you guys instead. They have no
Diva Matrix, I would say.
It's going to be Edison wrapping around Nico, getting themselves a melee kill.
Oh yeah, I mean Top Dragon's not tracing too.
No, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. They don't have it. They don't have it.
They just can't quite finish this one off. Kalios not back on the ball. No more ultimates. Guys use a Kitsuna rush to keep this play alive, to keep Reject alive, but it's not going to be enough.
Dude, Kalios is 1 HP.
So close to running out of
they get touched. Holy fuck.
I mean, they should just get bubble here. They should just get Wu Yang bubble and win.
Just circling around the center. Nico getting his own aim trainer going, holding that ult in the back pocket.
They're chilling. They're chilling. They're chilling. They're chilling. They're chilling. Also,
this player hate control, by the way.
It's going to be undersea alone. No ultimate, no.
Well, mine was not gonna be an Overwatch related comment. I bought also with Asian Grocery Store. I bought a mozzarella, one of the Korean corn dogs that has a fish sausage inside. Why are the fish sausages only starting halfway down and the first half is cheese? Like, why is it not equally distributed?
More done on this opening map was certainly.
Have you ever bought a Korean corn dog, a frozen Korean corn dog from the Asian store?
You look at that night market.
No, I've not frozen.
Well, they're pretty good because you just air fry them, you know. But it's like, why are the sausages starting halfway through the corn dog in the Korean corn dog versus distributed even throughout the whole thing? It doesn't make any damn sense.
Top Dragon's been playing a bunch of fire.
That's not how corn dogs are supposed to work. The glizzy is supposed to be throughout the whole apparatus.
On that, on the garden round as well.
Trickle down fishonomics.
Playing the Told in any situation. Very
I am Lithuanian, and we are a basketball nation.
Weird picks here coming through from the side.
I'm now just imagining the nation of Lithuania calling themselves a basketball nation.
Maybe some more Zarya maps to be designed here by Reject.
Like the aliens land in Lithuania, and they come on out, and they say, like, what are you? Like, we are a basketball nation, Mr. Alien President. We are a nation of basketball players.
That's pretty sweet.
You laugh, but this is unironically true. What does Lithuania produce? Like software companies and basketball players? What do they do? What the hell do they do? Do you guys just do like ISPs and
Eastern Europe
basketball?
Is like kind of big on the whole basketball.
Basketball is our biggest export. So you're saying what? Lithuania, like Eastern Europe, they're just producing an incredible amount of like tall, swarthy men that are good at shooting the basketball and then love like not caring about the NBA? They just show up and like, I can't wait to go back to my horse farm and make hot pepper paste. Literally, yes. We have disproportionately many NBA players. Interesting. Now, why is the Eastern Europe producing so many basketball players? Is it what's going on there? Why does Lithuania have the culture of basketball? What have they been doing, huh? To produce such a culture. It doesn't make much sense when the rest of Europe loves football. They love footy.
I mean, historically, those countries have also just not been very good at football, so maybe they were like, actually, let's throw the ball instead of kicking it. A&P was so bad. God damn.
Please don't troll. You are aware that you described Jokic. Yes, I am. I described Jokic. Jokic. Yes. I am aware. That was kind of the inspiration. That was the inspiration for that.
Jokic,
yes. Jokic, right? Jokic. Me when I'm asking what part of the egg I think is the tastiest. Jokic. When I make a Twitch emote based off eggs. Oh god, dude, I can't wait for a really.
Doncic.
By the way, during the middle of the night, you were asleep, but I lost power the first like hour into the stream because the storm came through and a literal lightning strike hit my house and turned off all the power.
Wait, really?
I'm like, no joke.
Wait, bro got jump started.
No joke. I was literally an hour into the stream. There was a thunderstorm outside and like lightning hit the house and all the power turned out.
That is
and then someone did, and then this is also when the Europeans pissed me off because they're like, "Oh, your power. Does this happen often?" I'm like, "What? If I get hit directly, my domicile gets hit directly by lightning and the power surges? No." It doesn't. They're trying to turn this into like European houses would withstand mighty lightning strike, and I'm like, listen.
They would,
I don't think European. I'm sure they would survive, but my house also survived. It's just a power surge. Like I'm sure both house, but my house also lived. It's just the European power apparatus would also be surged by the discharge of electricity.
That's where you're wrong. We all have lightning rods on the top of our houses for this exact reason.
You shouldn't be alive. 100 years ago, you've been turned into a chicken nugget. I can't tell if that's related to the lightning strike or you're just saying you want to turn me into a chicken nugget. I don't know what that's being referring to. Rare Avast Indonesian friendly stream. The Avast stream's always been friendly to Indonesia. My favorite country from Food Guesser.
But that's to be expected when you go up against a Kalios Zaya of that pedigree. I imagine we might see Reject trying to fashion more of those matchups going to some tighter maps like Kings Row.
Was Reject in their grand final performance against.
When I do see them erecting new houses around California, and it's just 2x4 and plywood, I'm like, I don't think that's great. I gotta be honest.
They've already improved.
Please use 5 bricks, like please.
Well, the difference is that
was the one that actually managed to win, but Esperanza,
California homes exist on fault lines, so I'm pretty sure if you build it with like really heavy stone, it's like bad. And I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Be the map of choice straight away.
We have to build them out of fucking timber and like just wooden sheets.
I believe it was VARREL.
I mean, I'm not a civil engineer, but I would be under the impression it'd be the equivalent of building a castle on the San Andreas fault. Like, I don't think that's a smart idea.
Where's Cameron?
I don't think that's a smart idea, is to build the fucking Helm's Deep on one of the largest tectonic plates.
Well, I would say get banned a lot.
It's just so crazy. Like, come on, man. This is just gonna catch fire.
Just how much VARREL love to play that Wu Yang.
Also, they charging $1 million for this shit? Jesus Christ.
As someone who's fallen off while watching Watch League, what should I know to catch up? So this is the road to finals for APAC, Japan, and Korea. The Korea portion and Pacific portion is done. This is the Japan portion. Whoever wins this is going to World Finals in OWCS for OWCS in Sweden. And then Korea has another like 3 more days. NA and EMEA is already qualified, so really it's just Korea left, and then we have Stockholm, which is OWCS final.
We're seeing
Because we just finished the third and final stage of the year before we head into these final playoff matches to go to Sweden. And the best team in the world is arguably Crazy Raccoon, which is filled with a bunch of, you know, ex-Overwatch players you would know, like Shu, Jumbin, Max, Lip, etc.
Just think about Bull, Alari,
And
part of me is
the
like,
second best or potentially other best would be like T1 maybe.
For your backline, and then
Which also has like players like Donghack from the Terrain. If Asia represents the mitochondria, which region represents the endoplasmic reticulum?
So a little bit of a mixed bag in terms of what VARREL was doing there, and they ended up not winning that map.
I think EMEA because they're slow and steady and we don't respect them.
The same will come up again here. The initial ban is going to belong to Reject and Farah.
They banned Farah. They banned Top Dragon Farah. That's funny.
The problem is, this is a terrible Farah.
That's very, very funny.
Should not ever get
Dude,
played here. Top Dragon
is getting fucking blinded.
It's a gimmick.
The stage setup is very funny here because they get blinded in this portion, but then they turn off all the lights and the player cams are literally completely dark. Like they cut to the player cams and you cannot see them.
A pretty wasted ban. Zarya being banned doesn't make a lot of sense. Zarya caused some issues here. You don't want Kalios on that again. Kalios
like it's a very OWCS Asia thing where there's like, dude, what if everything was like pitch fucking black?
Yeah. Still be the diva, but he wanted the Ram before he'll.
It reminds me of those CS:GO clips.
Yep.
When they're playing on LAN, and then when people get flashed, their entire face like lights up, like on the stage.
Sense and yeah, I'm equally like 3 question marks in a row in chat.
I'm a building engineer. Okay.
It's the first cope I have.
Okay, well I'm gonna ask a secondary follow-up question, Mr. Building Engineer, in my chat. So your first sentence when you came into the chat was, "I hope everyone's having a good gooning sesh."
As we know.
That was your first message you ever typed, I believe.
That's building engineer talk.
And then throughout this time, you've also been talking about how your love of Latinas. So I guess I'm trying to figure out. I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, are these interests outside of your time as a building engineer? Are these outside? These are outside. These are just outside interests.
I beg.
What's wrong with liking Latinas and...
I'm just getting to the bottom. I'm getting to the bottom. I'm getting to the bottom.
Admittedly, they played the Torb.
I'm not saying that you can't do that. It's part of the job.
Latinas will be hearing about this.
Despite there being some plentiful long-range backline.
All I talk about is porn and I design firearms. That lines up. I'm gonna be completely honest. That lines up.
What Reaper was doing.
That is one of the least shocking job positions to other ulterior interests in the world. Is someone that makes guns and is a porn addict.
Both fists engage, and
I would say that's an Ouroboros. They're likely like one ends, the other begins.
You should rather just play Reaper in that same position.
Good luck finding a building engineer who isn't a 20-year-old that goons the Latinas, buddy. Me heading to my local engineering firm, and they're like, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build this, your new apartment building, we're going to build it in the most Latino section of town. And we're going to really put in a really Latino neighborhood. And we're going to work with a marketing firm, and we're thinking to help with get some vacancies down. Have you considered a Latina move-in special? Have you considered a Latina move-in special? Latinas get the first 3 months of rent-free.
That's really good.
Alrighty, what do we have on board?
Okay, I'm getting some water.
Not seeing any Torb so far, which makes me happy.
And if Reject loses his map, I'm going to bed.
PSG as well. Not going to start on the Orisa here. Very standard across the board for everyone. It's Lucio, Kiriko, both teams. Kelly has been playing a lot of Winston recently, for what it's worth, and Undersea is considering.
That is a crazy job, by the way, Anime Gamer Girl.
He'll be a little bit disappointed to see the diva, which means that
Undersea
might end up swapping after this, but we'll see.
But it does make sense why you also track
posturing here at the beginning. Get to see what Nico has in store.
I don't know, it seems interesting though.
So much damage.
People have interesting jobs.
Against the Cassidy, just doesn't have the damage drop.
The other chatter likes Latinas and his building engineer. That's pretty sick.
As well as just burst through the bubble, utilizing the fan the hammer.
Man, that is rough. Within the first couple of seconds, you already have.
You must be a really big gun nerd then. Jesus Christ.
On a relook
The
at that,
poor
finding a
nerd comes
reject.
out off.
Straight away, VARREL finding opportunity. Straight away, finding some high ground here. Maniko in a good spot.
Welcome back.
Hello. I see that VARREL's already won the first fight, so it's not looking good.
Already 24 meters and 24
It's fun, dude.
centimeters
He's
gained.
fucking. No, you're not wrong though. I mean, this should be a
Comes the
VARREL
dive
3-0.
from underseeing
I guess.
Kalios. Nico hanging on by the skin of his teeth.
I'm still getting my degree. Okay, well, that's stolen valor because you're not a building engineer yet. And you haven't gotten the degree. You're engineer in training, potentially. But I mean, I respect the hustle.
Fighting retreats as they've continued to allow a little bit of additional pressure on the car.
Listen, making it work right now. It's Edison versus Top Drag in Battle of the Korean Traces. Helios staying alive. Certainly should be easy.
I am 3 years in and have very good grades.
That's close enough.
That's
close enough.
I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad. When I head to my local doctor's office and like, doctor, I need a heart surgery. I'm like, okay, I'm 3 years in and have very good grades. Don't worry, we got this under control.
A tracer to potentially hunt on down and demand even more healing resources onto that chunky hitbox. Rounding the corner, a Deadeye's good to go. Shield's going to be taken away as well, so disengagement might be a little bit more difficult to try and deal with. Undersea in the back.
Wait a minute,
away,
reject?
but the defense matrix easy to waylay the incoming.
Wait a minute,
They gotta get
Kalios
killed,
Winston? Kalios Winston with a rush? Kalios Winston, it's happening.
Even with the higher rate of fire of those Fuda
It's happening,
coming
folks.
through from
The Kalios
Slay.
Winston.
Slay just too delayed, unfortunately, on the Katsuna rush.
I did
Couldn't
just
get
fuck up a
very
building
By
3
the time
months
the Slay
ago,
was
but ignore that.
available to use the ultimate, VARREL had lost
I-
their positioning. Reject in a much better
You
position
fucked
to
up a
just
building
force
3 months
VARREL
ago and you want me to
into a
ignore that?
Kalios getting as much
You want me to
damage
ignore
he
that
could.
as part of your credentials?
VARREL
It
was
depends.
at
Was
right on
anyone,
top
did
of also
anyone,
committing one of the
was
key
anyone
ultimates.
injured or
Now,
died in this
Soften
building
away
incident?
From the cast, understanding he's
Or is it
playing
kind of
in
chill?
towards a Winston.
Or was it
Why
like a
not put the
chill, like
pressure on the Greek as well?
non-casualty inducing event?
Top Dragon contesting now, ready to make sure
The
the
stream is
not
kind of ass.
impact
I can't. I don't know what to tell you about that. I will say I was watching the VODs for. I don't know if it was this one, but like sometimes the quality is kind of meh. I will say because I can't do anything about this. I'm on 1080p, bro. I can't go higher. We cannot get much higher. If it was on Soup, no, this is on YouTube. There's no Soup.
There's no Soup?
No Soup. It's all because OWCS. I think it's like it's not OWCS Korea. It's OWCS Asia.
Oh.
Yeah, so no Soup. Okay, wait a minute. We actually lock in here a bit. Reject or doing something.
Yeah, Top Dragon's on Tracer too. This is very scary.
Reject ultimate's not getting too
Very
much done.
scary.
I'm believing.
Edison did.
Edison's
Oh,
Tracer,
leaving
I
it
would
a
say
major
not
kill,
the
but
best.
Undersea. That's a big shutdown, losing Death Blossom, and now swapping over towards Symmetra as sort of noted early. Undersea expected KSG to roll out on.
Speaking of Soup, have you played Road to Empress? Probably not, because it's definitely a
No,
game.
I have seen Northern Lion play it a little bit, and that's it brought up a bit earlier in the stream to where I believe that like I understand the appeal of period. Like I was just thinking like why are royal like period pieces or like court like royalty pieces, and it feels like the 90% of the plot is driven by women being mean to each other because that whole game is like Chinese the Chinese like empress consorts just like branding the other women for having a hairpin. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
It is actually very good. I completed it the other
You also
day.
have the Symmetra, so might as well put him through.
There's a part 2 coming too.
Now you have some.
What the hell are you talking about, Jesse? Why the fuck are you blue?
It's gonna happen soon because you're losing meterage. VARREL pushing forward, nearly 4 ultimates. Big sound barrier about to be
Okay,
played.
Reject actually has to win this fight, or it's probably Jover.
Oh, Nico's
He rush. He rush. No, oh, okay, Top Dragon fucked them. Well, it's over. It's over. That'll do it. Top Dragon just fucking double posts them through the rush, and now it's over. Well, actually not over, because Kalios got Top Dragon, so actually they probably can't full cap now. So I guess it's not fully over, but it's not looking
Which
good.
means that VARREL now will be able to get an incredible lead. That double pulse bomb into then a further 2 kills. VARREL pushing.
But I'm
past
going to
100
say that
meters
it's
now.
based off the
Another
trajectory of
100
this
meter
match.
cap
I think it
region,
is
given the
definitely
region,
over.
we pushed 51, but we're really starting to find ourselves quite a build of a lead anyway. Might just be a double of meterage. Tempo beat anime sport.
Yeah, I mean, this is looking like a...
Crazy mechanics here from Top Dragon, just rolling.
I mean, this is just looking like a fucking
quick TP away.
full cap.
The backline seems to be safe
Through and through. Okay, well, Japan, you give me nothing. You give me nothing tonight. I stayed up specifically to watch you. And what have you done? You give me nothing.
As they slowly approach the car, Slayton's at a couple of healing Fuda to make sure Lucio's
Beats
top
Japan, bro.
Really high meterage now. This is bad. Rejects.
I just believed in Japan was gonna give me more.
A lot of high ground to push into, a lot of distance to recover.
Oh, that's the trailer. That's the Tracer melee perk. Yeah, I think it's fine in this one. Yeah, I think it's fine in this situation for Top Dragon to have the Tracer melee perk. I think it makes a lot of sense.
Metro Beam as well has to build it up over the course of this fight, but it seems like Kalios has already been unable to really sustain in the front line.
Oh my god, dude. Top Dragon is literally just... I mean, he's actually fucking farming.
Dude, he is insane.
The comeback starts now. You, after your building tilts 45 degrees, structurally ruining it for anyone to inhabit.
But Geisen has to worry about their counterpart on Kiriko here. Yet another approach of the Brigitte.
Okay. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Anywho, I'm going to bed. I'm not sticking around for the last map.
Yeah, I mean, there was still 3 minutes
There's no
and
point.
17 seconds remaining.
Okay.
Oh, God, the one map that Reject was able to win last time in the
co-op soon, whenever you're free.
Yeah, I'm pretty bogged for a little bit. Plus, I gotta go to New York on November 12th for Flat Chat. So,
in terms of what went on there, unfortunately, not a fan
of
the fact that we had the wide up.
Yep.
Oh shit!
They said we've got to bring you back. We haven't need to use your skills for some time, but we need you back. But so we'll see. Maybe before then, well, I'll just have to see because I got to fix my sleep schedule. Reject's head-to-head against VARREL is 2-14 in maps. Yeah, I mean it's not close. So not close. Well, Chat and Jack, I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, but to get
I'll be back more. We got T1 playing tomorrow, excitingly enough. And but otherwise, I am now heading to bed at 8 a.m. It's now time to go to bed. I will see you tomorrow, Jack, potentially when you wake up.
Yeah. All right.
Bye-bye. All right, chat. Thanks for coming by. We are back until November 12th. We have to fly, but we are back on the stream grind until November 12th when I have to fly to New York City, or 11th, whichever day I fly. But yes, I'll be back tomorrow. I will see everyone tomorrow. Great night of games, great night back. Canada was fun, but we're out of that country for now. So I'll see everyone tomorrow, and hopefully we have some good games to watch. Bye-bye, chat. Bye-bye.